Hello again. Thanks for joining me on another vlog. I hope you've been keeping well and that you've been getting out cycling, even though the weather hasn't been great in the last couple of weeks. Now we're in November, I've recommissioned the winter bike. It's the blue Dawes Super Galaxy. As part of that recommissioning, I did an M-check, which I described in a previous vlog. I'll put a link to that in the corner. I discovered that the bottom bracket and the chain were particularly worn, so I've replaced them. Today I'm out on a random ride to check the bike out. I've made my way through to County Bewley now. About 10 kilometres on the clock, and the bike seems to be behaving itself. Chain's not jumping, gears are changed without any problems. I've done about 20 kilometres round Billingham and the bike seems to be performing as it should. Now I'm making my way down to the barrage. Don't know where I'm going after that. You might be wondering about the title of this vlog, and let me assure you, I won't be singing the blues. That's too much for anybody's ears. So what's the title of this vlog about then? Well, I suppose in a word, it's about feelings. It's certainly the way I feel at this time of the year. Always seem to lose my cycling mojo about this time and get a little bit lethargic, lie in bed for an extra hour or so. I just get to this stage where sometimes I don't feel it. I enjoy going out on the bike and I find other things to do. But what causes it? Well, we'll talk about that in a little while. I've arrived at the barrage now, and you can see there's quite a lot of foam down there in the river. But where should I go next? I think I'll take a trip through Stockton and Hartburn and go out to Elton. I call these feelings my year-end blues, hence the title. And what do I think causes it? I don't think it's any one thing in particular, but it might be a combination of the memories of long, warm summer rides, and we won't get those for a little while. The fact that the hour has gone back and it's shorter days, might be light at 7 o'clock in the morning at the moment, but it won't be long until it's 8 o'clock before it's light, and it's currently getting dark at 5 p.m. at night. It could be that a couple of my relatives died at this time of the year, or maybe it's just the weather. The thought of the cold, the rain and the wind, maybe all in combination, just makes cycling seem a bit harder. Maybe it's worth talking about those feelings. And a little bit further up the road, I'll talk about what I do to try and distract myself from those. I've cycled along the road that parallels the A66 towards Long Newton, and I've passed the normal place where I cross the A66. But there is a more westerly crossing point, which I'm going to take today. And hopefully the road that I then join will have been resurfaced, because the last time I used it, it was full of potholes. Maybe my case of year-end blues is a mild case of depression, or maybe a form of SAD, seasonally affected disorder. But it only seems to last until just after the new year, when it's fairly obvious that the days are starting to get longer. How do I get round this? How do I try and make it easier on myself? Well, I start planning for the next year. You already know that I have minimum annual stroke monthly mileages that I plan. These targets were explained in a previous vlog of mine called Annual Mileage Target Done. I'll put a link in the top corner. But now, while I have these blues, I start planning. Within those target mileages, I try to give myself things to look forward to. For example, should I try for a particular distance each month? Maybe 100 kilometers or maybe 100 miles. How many odd axes do I want to do this year coming? Are they DIYs? What calendar events are available? Do I want to do an overnight ride? When should I do it? Where should I do it? What rides can I plan for when I'm on holiday? All these ideas give me things to follow up, plans to be made, items to research, routes to be made, and that's the way that I tackle this year-end blues. Maybe some of you have similar problems at this time of year. It would be interesting to find out how you tackle it. Drop any ideas that might help me down in the comments. The good surface is continued all the way up to the Sadberge Stockton Road, and now we're turning right and making for Winnie Hill. I've come through Bishopton and I'm just about to make my way up to Bishopton High Crossroads, where I'll turn right for Stillington and then start off testing the bike out on the hills. This random ride has helped quite a lot with the year-end blues today, and also the sun being on my back when it's cold and windy has also helped. I've not come to any definite conclusions of what to put in my cycling plan for next year. At least I've started to make a plan, and that's helped as well. These year-end blues are probably a problem that I'm going to always have. If you also suffer from year-end blues, then I hope this vlog has helped you and given you some ideas on how you might distract yourself and hopefully feel a bit better. Here at Stillington we have the first test of the drive chain under pressure up the hill. No problems at all cycling up there in the big chain ring. We'll check the middle chain ring on the next hill. And everything seems to be okay in the middle chain ring. So it's important to find coping mechanisms to deal with the year-end blues. Talk to people, find other things to do, or plan for when better times come. That's the sort of thing that I use. These are all things that can help you get over the blues. However, just letting them fester inside makes things lots worse. If you suffer with year-end blues, or blues at any time of the year, I hope this vlog has given you some ideas on how to combat it. Otherwise, I hope you've enjoyed the vlog and that you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Remember to hit the bell and choose all to be notified of my future vlogs. Until we meet again, bye for now, stay safe and enjoy your cycling.